Hey YouTube comic community, this is Jimmy the Geek Aficionado back with another haul video. This time we were heading up to the Milwaukee area, checking out a couple of stores up there. First store I stopped into, didn't find a lot of things. Couple of filler issues, a couple things off the rack that I was missing. But the interesting pieces that I found were these. This is Robotech the graphic novel. Every time I see this, I see it at a convention and it's $30 to $50. I don't know why I don't see it actually getting that kind of a price typically. So it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me for it to be that high. But did find it for a reasonable price in great condition, 15 bucks. So I was real happy to get that. Also, this one's been a little difficult for me to find over the years, but happy to get it. Bizarre Adventures number 27 with the X-Men, Secret Lives of the X-Men. Great painted cover, in my opinion. I'm a huge fan of Phoenix and most redheads, especially in comics. And that Nightcrawler's got great tone on it as well. And then I found this running through the long boxes, looking for some Damian Hellstroms, but I came across this issue, Marvel Team Up, number 65. It's a little beat up, but Captain Britain makes an appearance in the MCU. This one will definitely get me some return, especially since I got it less than that. So not a whole lot of investment behind it. So a little clean and press, and we'll have a nicer looking book there. Moving to the next store, I found a few things. Special shout out to White Whale Comics for pointing this one out to me. This Negative Burn, issue number 13. As I've said before, I'm a big fan of Terry Moore and Strangers in Paradise, and finding this with a little Strangers in Paradise backup story shortly following the 3-issue mini that started off that series. Real happy. And the Brian Michael Bendis story, and it's hysterical. But yeah, glad to find that. Glad to have that in the PC. Looking for a 9/8 copy of this one. Not quite sure this one's going to make it. It's got a little spine tick on the side. But for those of you that remember the TV show, the cartoon TV series from back in the 80s, I grew up with this thing. It was just absolutely wonderful. Shortly after I moved to Las Vegas and met some new friends, we went to the video store and rented a bunch of our old school cartoons that we had watched and got drunk watching them. It was a good time. Savage Tales number 8, Arthur Sudham cover. Gorgeous Red Sonja on horseback. I mean, it's an enormous war horse. Got it for obviously a very nice cheap price. Digging through some more of their back issues, came across these great Michael Turner covers. Soulfire, Dying of the Light number 2. Number 3 with the blues. Number 4. Just good looking stuff. Great copies. And then this was definitely my favorite pickup. Got a nice Tomb Raider Witchblade Michael Turner cover. Just absolutely gorgeous. Always a big fan. Always happy to find Michael Turner covers in the wild. Also came across this one here. Tales of the Witchblade number 7. Also had the other copy, the other cover of that as well, but I didn't include it in this video. And then this one, another great surprise. Every time I come across anything from Eric Basalwa, Ebos, I gotta pick it up. This is Witchblade Debbie with a great Eric Basalwa cover and interiors. Moving to the magazine section, leave those up. They had some good stuff hanging back there too. So this is Captain Britain Volume 2, number 5. These are just they're rare, right? These great Alan Davis works. They're not easy to come by. We got a Marvel graphic novel, Mighty Thor, I Whom the Gods Would Destroy. If you haven't seen these, you haven't picked these up, you're really missing out. Some great stories from the 80s, from some of the best writers and pencilers of Marvel history. James Shooter did this one with Vince Colletta, and there's tons of others if you haven't seen them. We got Rampaging Hulk magazine. This is issue number 2. Bizarre Adventures number 28. As you can see, only $5 for this this particular pickup, with Elektra and I believe that's Triton, Shang-Chi, and I'm not quite sure who this guy is down here. But once I get a chance to read it, I will find out. But yeah, these Bizarre Adventures are pretty hard to come by. They don't go for a whole lot, but they are definitely hard to come by. But my favorite pickup out of there was this here. It's Marvel Swimsuit Special with this great Adam Hughes cover of the Submariner and Sue Storm in a bikini. You can see she's kind of phasing out right there. Just super cool. I mean, obviously Adam Hughes is fantastic, but yeah, that was just a really good grab and hard to come by sometimes. But we also got a Grail. Well, kind of a mini Grail. It could use some work, but everything's intact, including the pinup. And I finally have my first copy of Batman number 181, the first appearance of Poison Ivy. Like I said, it's got some scratches up over here, and obviously there's a lot of dirtiness to the cover, but I think it'll clean up well and probably pull down around a 5. But yeah, super happy to have that. Great run, a lot of good pickups. So keep collecting, everybody. We'll talk to you soon.